We're going to be looking at the golden edge with Ainslie. Before we do, can I remind you, we've got a couple of things coming up in the next couple of weeks that are well worth keeping in your calendar. On the 5th of June, we'll be doing Learn to Trade Crypto, a new course where we teach you how to trade crypto as opposed to own it. And on the 6th of June, we're doing a Welcome Back to Trading program where we're going to invite people who've had a bit of a break. And people just want to have a look at this new wave rider. Lots of excitement about that strategy. We're going to put them onto one event on Sunday the 6th of June, do a recap on the new wave rider and sort of do some welcome back stuff for people who've had a break from trading. So keep those dates in your calendar. Next up for us is Ainslie and Gold. Ainslie, with us.
Hi, how are you, Paul?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. Happy Sunday, as we say.
Yeah, been a nice pop-up, hasn't it?
It's been, as we described, we expected a pop-up and then we expected to go sideways. So gold this last week has resembled something like a pinball where it's shot up, come back down. Drag sideways, gone up, come back down. Gone up, come back down, and gone sideways. It's been fabulous. But what it hasn't done a screaming 30% drop like other financial assets I could name, like Bitcoin, for example. We didn't have any of that. No. We had a really good move up at the beginning of the week, and I think what we're going to see here with the fallout, and Julian's touched on it, Alexis has also touched on it. China announced this morning that they're going to crack down. The Chinese authorities are cracking down on cryptocurrency as far as preventing people from holding it. Sorry, not from holding it, but from they're going to ban people going into the coin releases and the coin offerings and things like that. They will not ban people holding it individually. We've also got the equity shakeout. We've also got, as Alexis pointed out, we've got people saying, well, you know, let's sell off the stocks. Let's see where we're going with, we're putting money into cash, but putting money into to bonds, but, you know, the yields aren't so great. I think we're going to see, as a third alternative, people putting money back into the good old shiny stuff that has actually held on for, oh, I don't know, a couple of thousand years. But apart from that, this week you can see gold's actually really, you can see the movement on the 4-hourly chart, which is giving me heartburn, by the way, has really moved around with announcements and with bits and pieces happening in the market. And look, it's not the lovely straight up move that we saw and that we had at the end of last year or in last year. You can see this in this area here, but on the weekly chart you can see that we've broken out of this bull flag, this channel, and I put this on and I counted it up. It was 11 weeks ago. I've just had this sitting here, just had this bull flag sitting here on my weekly chart because I was trying to work out what's going to happen with it after we had the double bottom and then we had the lower high, and then we've moved in, and it's just moved up and moved up very slowly. It's crossed it didn't cross, it actually went blisteringly through the 200 simple moving average. But this week we've had, with all the news that's been out and all the fundamentals and everything else that's been happening in all the other markets, it's sort of like going, oh, we're good. No, we're not. We're good. No, we're not. It's argued with itself. As you can see on the 4-hourly chart, gold has argued with itself all week. And we did have that lovely move up initially, but as we thought, we'd just have this consolidation. Now, where will we have a bit of a pullback? Because, you know, gold likes to check levels and all the rest of it. But I think with everything that's happening and people pulling money out of everywhere, gold being that reserve currency, and I know we're looking at bond yields going up a little bit further, but I think it's going to take advantage of the fact that as people pull money out of equities and other bits and pieces and just not knowing what's happening with the FX market per se, we're going, and even the commodities, other commodities that we've looked at, people might actually use gold as a bit of a hedge, as a bit of a store, as a bit of a offset with everything else that's going on at the moment, because it's been a little rugged if you've been having money in faster moving financial assets. So it is possible that is going to hold true. We had a really nice, this last bar, it's now 2 weeks ago, the push up there that we had on that bar was indicating that we're going to go north. We have gone north. We're just holding at the moment. So I expect a bit more consolidation coming in for this week, because the market's really going to sift itself out for the next week or so, I would say, and especially coming into the end of the month. So options expiring, all that kind of jazz happening. We're coming into the end of the month. It always happens like that. There'll be a bit of a shakeout. We've had a wild week as far as no direction. We've just had a lot of sideways movement, and that's cool. That's okay. We expected that after a strong move up. And then let's see what happens after that, because I think because we've broken this channel, I know I said I would really like to see that to go straight to 3,000 in an upward line. I know I said that. I don't think we're quite going to get it, but let's hang in there, guys.
Cheers, Ainslie. Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. We'll come back to you and talk oil